Hey guys, Nitro Nick here again. Just going over a new chassis swap I did for a friend. This is the Tekno Chassis for the Mugen MBX6. This is the old chassis. As you can see, it's a lot narrower with the larger plastic pieces on the sides. This one uses a lot shorter or narrower chassis guards and a much wider, thicker chassis. Compared to the older chassis. Let's see if we can get that's how thick the old chassis is, and the newer one just a bit more. I think it's a 4mm chassis compared to a 3mm chassis. A little bit more rigid. Just wanted to go over a couple things. It went pretty smooth, but this was already an electric buggy when I got it from my buddy, which means when you get the kit, it's for a nitro conversion. So we had to order the center brace, center differential kit, because as a electric buggy already, it came with a motor mount off to the side. So we had to get the nitro pieces for the center diff housing and put those on. Definitely changes everything around on this chassis. Receiver box, position of the motor, and the ESC. They route the wires nice with the hold downs. The only thing that's kind of odd, they do use a chassis brace for the front. As you can see, there's the hole for it right there. But you have to use the nitro one, so you can't use the electric brace, which is not a big deal, but you might have to buy some pieces. The rear, they don't use a brace at all. If you're trying to find a spot for one, it's just not there. Some guys will mod from the old spot, get some light in there, maybe up to the top of the diff case, the diff housing up here. It's pretty rigid. I mean, there's barely any flex at all. I mean, yeah, it's pretty stiff, and they use a really tiny, small dog bone compared to the front, so you don't have to really worry about the dog bone, popping out or anything. And it's pretty far in there, as you can tell. Give you a good look at it. It's nice. It's a nice wide chassis. I mean, Mugen did it right from the beginning, but Tekno apparently makes really good chassis. The layout is really nice. Supposedly 50-50, but there's a big empty spot right back here for the. You can add a extra servo for manual braking, which means you would leave all the nitro stuff on, but I don't see any reason for that. What else? This is a neat, a neat kit to do. Fairly easy. Once you have everything to put on it, very clean. I made this video because I didn't see many out there when I started running into trouble about this case for the center diff housing, realizing I had to use the nitro version. You do have to, in the instructions, you do have to flip these hinge pins around. As you can see, okay, so the ESC doesn't hit right there. See how it's right close to it, which is perfect. They don't leave you a lot of room. I recommend getting, as you can see, the wires are really close. I had to unsolder this wire right here, the negative on the ESC, and just stand it up a little higher. You might want to run maybe a wire clip right there to keep it out of the way of the gear mesh. I do like the I do like the straps they use for the battery hold down. Tekno uses a 3 Velcro system. But yeah, like I said, I just want to make this video for guys out there who are getting this chassis and might have some questions. And I didn't see too much info on the net. I didn't surf a lot about it, but I even called Tekno and asked them about this rear chassis brace not being used, and they said you don't need it. So hope this helped you guys. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thanks.